coin went up of sorts out in the middle. Two good mates who have played a lot of cricket against and with each other, and Healy and Devine out in the middle for the coin toss, and it fell the way of Australia. Alyssa Healy very quickly said that she would like to have a bat, and that did not surprise anyone, did it, Frankie?
No, not in the slightest. I think that's a very sound decision first up. They made good use of it, the first game that was played out here. So no surprises that both choosing to bat and also that they've gone with the same lineup that was so dominant only a couple of days ago. 300 plus in the eyes of the Australians, you think? I think it's always in the eyes of the Australians, to be fair, when you line up Healy, Litchfield, Perry, Mooney, Sutherland, Gardner, and the fact you can have the luxury of Talia McGrath coming in at number 7. I think every time you turn up, you're thinking 300.
No changes for New Zealand, so Bella James at the top of the order with Suzie Bates as well. Lots of eyes on Molly Penfold to see if she can bounce back and repeat that performance. Well, I can see Phoebe Litchfield out in the middle, just taking guard at the moment, and you can hear a bat on the pitch, and it has that nice, firm, hard sound about it. So that's a good indication to begin with. I thought New Zealand bowled well in those first 10 overs. You know, they had Australia in a sort of precarious kind of position to begin with. For Healy on strike, and it's Mayer with the first ball. It's a confident start once again from Healy. No protection, and that's dangerous to someone like Healy. Yes, she might have picked her up in the second ODIs, caught it mid-wicket. To the outstretched left hand of James. Well, that one did carry.
She is quite wide, definitely at 1.5, and she's done well. The big dive across to the left, it just doesn't stick.
Yeah, the space was given to Alyssa Healy, and she takes full advantage of it. Loads of space to work with, Alyssa Healy. That's why she was not concerned about going aerially. And like she did the other day, she's starting this innings with boundaries. There's that pull shot, and that's where she got caught the other day, but had the control of the hands to get it up and over.
Well, there's a risk taken. It's high in the air, but it is in front enough to be able to go for a boundary. Once again, this time use of the feet, and hit that a lot straighter over mid-off. That is the aggression. She was getting held back. Counter punch from Litchfield. 45 with that loss. Oh, once again, just the bravery from the youngster to say, you know what, you put it in my area and I'm going to put it back over the top of your head. Pulled away, just a swivel. That's going to go for 4.
Bowled her, wrong and got her, looking to sweep. Mealy Kerr, immediate breakthrough for New Zealand. Gets a hug from sister Jess and Suzie Bates, and once again, Midge has missed out.
Dangerous. Alyssa Healy has to go for 39. Australia 88 for 1.
She just lost that one, Eden Carson, and that is going to be punted away. May pull up just short of the rope, agonisingly into the Toblerone for 4. Down the pitch to Eden Carson, over the top, that'll be 4. That is a lovely shot. Litchfield just carrying on. Swept away, and swept nicely too, that'll be 4. Yeah, got her. That's a ripper. The setup perfect from Amelia Kerr. Elise Perry was trapped in the crease deep. And the wrong uns worked again. Kerr's on a heater here.
Elise Perry gone for 14. Australia 116 for 2.
Throws it wide, and Phoebe Litchfield gladly takes it. They'll come back for a couple. No, they won't. But that is 50 for Phoebe Litchfield. Her 6th half-century in one-day cricket, and her first against the Kiwis. And she goes after that one. This one's holding and taken. Bates takes the catch. 50 and out, Phoebe Litchfield. Went after it again. Rosemary Mayer has the pole, and Bates has yet another catch.
Safe pair of hands from Susie Bates. Litchfield gone for 50. Australia, a little wobble here, 118 for 3.
This White Fern side, that one's loose and down leg and punished, and that's a shame for Mayer. That's a Mayer gone! She's done it again! Brooke Halliday takes the catch. Another big wicket falls. Mayer has a couple.
Dangerous Mooney gone for just 2. Australia 127 for 4.
Wow. Wow, wow. Just a basic technique, a push through, and she says, okay.
Down.
Nice drive, great timing. Bowled by Eden Carson on a similar length, but this time able to get over the top.
Down.
Oh, that's a strong shot. Just to be able to get on top of the ball, hit it down and hard. We could just watch her all day long. Oh, how she squeezed that away. Arm ball from Eden Carson, but just the form that Annabelle Sutherland is in pierces the gap.
Down the grounds, just wide of the outstretched Molly Penfold. Got loose on that, and that'll rush away for 4 more. Again, strained down leg, and again, Izzy Gaze can't get that in the gloves, and that'll rush away 4 wides. Cornbold's got it this time. Sutherland. That is a huge wicket for Sophie Devine. New Zealand have a 5th, and what a crucial wicket that could be.
It's Annabelle Sutherland who's got to go for 42. Australia now 190 for 5.
Wants to play, and Izzy Gaze is having a really tough day down the leg side today. And again, and driven. Beautiful shot. It was slightly overpitched from Molly Penfold, and Gardner. A straight drive, thing of beauty that. Pulled away this time, that'll be 4 more.
Chipped in the air and taken. The captain comes up and breaks a pivotal partnership because they were starting to set themselves. Talia McGrath and Ash Gardner, they'd gotten their way to 40, a bit of a sense of things.
McGrath gets the outside half of the bat. She probably tried to just turn that 2 square. Brilliantly held by Amelia Kerr. Talia McGrath goes for 10.
Yeah, that's through. Does like to hit a boundary, Alana King, and she's opened up her account with one. Clubbed. Up and over, 1 bounce 4. Oh, it sounded good. It looks even better. Don't worry about down patrolling that deep square boundary line. She's gone big this over as Ash Gardner, as the 50 comes up. Oh, power, real power, up and over. We're really starting to open up now, Ash Gardner. Yeah. That's better. So it has changed her approach, but still Ash Gardner up to the task and is enjoying her time out in the middle. Oh, gives width. That is not the way to get out of an over. If you're a Kiwi fan, if you're an Australian though, it is absolutely perfect. 21 runs coming from it. Oh, you don't want to bowl that length to Ash Gardner in this kind of form, because that is what typically happens.
Yeah.
Bowls up after getting her highest ODI score for Australia. Amelia Kerr gets everything absolutely right. Huge wicket for New Zealand.
Ash Gardner, well, scintillating innings comes to an end. Bowled by Kerr for 74.
One often brings 2, and it does for Kerr in her last over. King and Garth will come together and decide whether or not they will use a review. And it looks as if Alana King is just going to...
Original decisions out, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. We'll go back to Kim on field, get you to stay with the original out decision. You're on screen, signal.
King departs for 9. Australia 8 down, 275 on the board. Clean pick up and a hit, and she could be gone. That's Megan Shute hustling. I think she may have just made it.
Thank you. Just freeze it there. Thank you. The bat's clearly short of the crease. The wicket's broken. I have a decision for the screen.
Megan Shute goes for 4. Australia are 9 down, 288 on the board. Goes slot. McGrath tries to clear the inner field. It won't matter the time because Australia have been bowled out and over short of their 50 with 290 on the board. Kim Garth departs for 10. Darcy Brown still hasn't faced the ball in one-day internationals.
Leaving it 3 for 58 off her 10 overs. And New Zealand, well, Australia have not been bowled out, batting first in an ODI since February 2019. And that was against New Zealand at Perth. So a great finish from New Zealand, but a significant total that Australia have put on the board.
New Zealand needing 291 to draw the series level at 5.82 runs per over. A couple of days ago, making her way through to 27. It's a well-compiled innings. And slight anomaly in the stats too. Her first boundary will go down as a 6 in one-day international cricket. Decided she didn't need to go through the 4 first. Go straight into it. Katie Martin joins us. Good afternoon. Megan Shute. And immediately finding that inside edge of the bat. A little bit tentative, perhaps, Bates, in the first match that we played. Of course, the first one-day was rained out here. Oh, clever. Clever from Bella James. First boundary of the innings. Down the ground is Bates. Plays a shot again. This time over the other side. That is a fine shot from Bella James. Tees off this time. Makes better contact. Chases on in the outfield, and the ball will win the race. This is good aggression from Bella James. And there it is again. And this one should run away to the boundary. Consecutive 4s for Bella James.
Straight through on that occasion. Just talking about prepared to move around the crease, come at the bowlers. But once too many for Bella James. And of course it is the hot hand of Annabelle Sutherland with the breakthrough.
And her innings has to come to an end. She leaves for 24.
Shows off a short ball on this occasion, but that is out of the right out of the middle from Suzie Bates. And that is a loosener from Perry. Taken full toll of by Suzie Bates. Good piece of timing from Nelly Kerr. Back for the third as well. Good piece of running. Gets past the diving wicket. The timing's good. That will race away for 4. Well, who needs to work the ball for 1 when you've got a shot like that in your back pocket?
Oh, see, yeah, later. One bounce over the rope. And that's through the gap. That's beautifully played. Flies off an outside edge and runs away for 4. Oh, and that's edge past the gloves. And that'll be 50 up for Suzie Bates. A 36th one-day international half century. Goes for it in the air. Chance taken. That is a good catch. Elise Perry takes it. That is the end of that. Would have loved to go on and get a big score, but it's not to be.
Disappointment for Bates, who had just passed the half century, which has got New Zealand off to a great start. She goes for 53. New Zealand 106 for 2.
Oh, yes,
Oh, they're going to have to go. That's gone. Well, that is not clever. That is really not clever from New Zealand.
Wanting to put the pressure on Australia in the field, Sophie Devine, so hit and ran straight to Litchfield. She has to depart. 22 from 32, and it's back-to-back wickets for Australia. 3 down, 107 on the board.
On the drive this time. That's a nice shot. Wow, she's caught up with it. She's caught up with it somehow, Sophie Devine. Back-to-back boundaries.
That is gorgeous. And Halliday up and over the top of extra cover. Goes to the reverse and absolutely nails it. Does Halliday. Straight through. Absolute seed from Darcy Brown.
Dangerous Divine out for 25, 149 for 4.
As Green immediately takes it up to the Aussies, and there's been a shift in style of play for New Zealand today. As Halliday takes the long handle to Gardner. Ooh, glove, but it's got the pace as well. And there's a handy start to a Brown over, 2 and 4. There we go, from nowhere. Halliday says that this is not done and dusted. The slog sweep goes straight to the fielder, and Elise Perry takes a second catch for the match and breaks an important partnership for New Zealand. It's Halliday who departs.
Brooke Halliday goes for a well-played 27.
In the air, straight to Annabelle Sutherland. And Australia now on top. And on top because of the 37th over, Alana King. The wicket off her first and a wicket off her 5th.
Lauren down. She goes without scoring. Well bowled by King.
This won't clear Elisa Healy, and the usual keeper for Australia doesn't have the gloves on today. It still takes a catch in the field as Sutherland continues her impressive tour of New Zealand.
New Zealand struggling now. Izzy Gaze departs. Another wicket for Sutherland.
3 wickets in here. Mere on strike. Catch! Rosie Mere goes for a drops. It was a decent effort from Perry. Lisa Perry at full stretch, couldn't rein it in. Rosemary Mere has a bit of a laugh with Beth Mooney. Bowler! Not this time. King has the wicket. Chance went down ball before. Lana King has 3. And New Zealand have 2 more wickets left.
Rosemary Mere out for 3, 199 for 8.
It's a nice shot. Classy shot from Maddie Green. Oh, launches that one. Penfolds. Should just be one. Maddie Green wants to come back. And Molly Penfold is laid here, and that'll be it. Confidence from the Australians. Penfold just couldn't get there for the second. Green had no hesitation in turning for 2.
Thank you. Thank you. Freeze it there. The bat short of the crease when the wicket's broken. I have a decision for the screen.
New Zealand loses its 9th wicket. Molly Penfold for 5. Just one more to go for Australia to wrap up the series. And that is in the air, and that is out. And that is the series done. Another dominant performance for Australia today. They win by 75 runs. Kim Garth takes the last wicket, caught by Ash Gardner, who's had a wonderful day out here. Last delivery to Carson, never got hold of it, and that is an easy catch for Ash Gardner. Beth Mooney shaking hands, and a pat on the back for Eden Carson as well. Still so young in her one-day career. Take nothing away from the visitors, though. There is no Christmas gift for New Zealand here. Just an extension of Australia's dominance in Rose Bowl cricket. 75 runs, the margin of victory. There's the match summary. So the third one-day international from here in Porniki, Wellington, goes Australia's way. They take the series 2-0, and the Rose Bowl will head back across the Tasman now for a 25th year.
Alyssa Healy with the trophy. You can go over in a celebration with the Australian team as well.
They are the world champions, and they are the Rose Bowl holders yet again. Australia, captained by Alyssa Healy, have done a job on New Zealand here. They take the series 2-0.